Again, here we are again. A little over a year ago, we were talking about how he was on the short list for the VP.
Right.
Now it's, top of the ticket kind of talk right now. And already Kelly's seen a spike in fundraising since the Defense Department announced it was investigating him just a few days ago. The story is also helping other high-profile Democrats raise some cash as well. Now, all of this attention has helped Kelly raise his public profile. Over the past couple of days, Kelly has sat for interviews on national cable news organizations and even went on one of the late-night comedy shows. And through it all, Kelly has said that he's done nothing wrong because he and his Democratic colleagues, all they did was remind military members of the law. Now, in the meantime, President Trump hasn't let the story go. One of the president's top aides, Stephen Miller, said that the case against Kelly is, quote, open and shut. Now, regardless of its good press or if it's bad press, political consultant Stacey Pearson says all of this works in Kelly's favor right now.
What we see is the president and his administration putting gasoline on the fire. So what started as a relatively benign announcement to troops to remind them that there are senators and former service members, veterans who have their backs, has now turned into one of the most baffling displays of publicity stunts I've seen.
Now, legal experts doubt that the investigation will go anywhere. And the people I've spoken with point out that, Kelly and the 5 other Democrats in that video were repeating the law, and that law was spells out that the military does not have to follow illegal orders. Now, in addition, it's also being reported tonight that Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is still weighing his options regarding any kind of punishment for Kelly. Those options range from cutting the retired U.S. Navy captain's rank and pension to prosecuting him under military law.
So he got passed over for Kamala Harris's VP pick to be her running mate, but the Democratic Party's really struggled since the last election to find a front runner who could, be the next coming. Yeah. It's really kind of been a
and again, reminding people, a lot can happen between now and 2028.
A lot.
You don't know where the electorate's going to be, but I think, Senator Kelly is going to be part of that conversation. Not only is his profile being raised here, largely, but he was in that VP conversation last year. And his resume alone is quite unique. He's a former combat pilot. He's an astronaut. He's the husband of Gabby Giffords. I think you put all of this together, he's going to be in this conversation. But, the road to the White House is a long and, windy road.
And we could have both of our senators in that national conversation when it comes time. All right, Dennis.